Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Voxel Tycoon. I'm Nexxus. Last time around we started, we tried to get iron bars moved around into the cities by rail. And today we're going to focus on getting wooden planks moved around to the cities by rail and get rid of these trucks because they are taking way too long to get the stuff where we need them to go. As you can see, we have vehicles that are lost, and that's because I went up here and deleted this station and put in a 3-track station to make it a little bit bigger. And so why don't you take 5 seconds to enjoy the intrepid intro and we'll get today's agenda underway. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so I've decided that the trucks hauling the planks, the wooden planks from up there at the forestry department down here to Neffy is taking too long to get the stuff over here. We're only getting, it's high demand because it's dropped a couple times because we're just not supplying it fast enough. So instead of doing trucks, we're going to use a train. How surprising is that? Probably not surprising at all considering there's about 12 trains on the line. We're going to need to take out some money, because we've got 1.6 million in the bank ready to go, but we're going to need probably 200 grand in order to get the train. So let's do this. Take out the money. We'll say we want oh my gosh, that's an expensive train, is it not? Yeah, get rid of that. What about you? You're not much more. Let's just wait and let the game run for a little bit so we can build up some more money and pay back the loan. And then once we've paid back most of the loan, then we can worry about getting another train. Right now we need these trains to actually pay off and do their thing, what they're doing. That was loud. Okay, so wooden planks from here to Neffy, and then there's also wooden planks sitting over here waiting for a train to pick them up. We're probably going to need more logs and more wooden beams shipped out by train as well. And the good news is that most of the towns already are within range of where they need their stuff to go. The bad news is that this town over here, Palmdale, the wooden planks, there's no train that goes into this town. There's a train that goes around the town, but there's no train that actually goes in the town. So we're going to be working on that over the next couple of episodes as well. I'd like to unlock another region as soon as possible, but as with vehicles and everything else, the price keeps going up for unlocking things. And we need to really make sure we unlock something that we need, which would be like stone. Where is the stone? Anywhere? Nope. That's iron. Stone. Can we get some stone? Nope, there's no stone. Oh, Inglewood now accepts stone. Oh, we don't have any stone, though. I was just saying that. Here's some right here. They want $2,300,320 to unlock this region, which is kind of ridiculous, if you ask me. So we're going to be working on trying to save up $2.3 million in order to, get that kind of going. But the max loan is only 1.6, so we don't even have enough money to get it started. So we're basically just waiting for stuff to pay off. Repeatedly pay off so that we have the money to unlock this new region. This is a price gouger. Once we unlock this region, we're going to have to really focus on getting stuff up and going. There's only one town. Looks like there's only one town in there. Wow. There's only one town in that region. Looks like there might be one town in each region, which is kind of interesting. How much do you want? 2.3 million. That's 280,000 stone. How much is over there? 264. It would probably be smarter to do this one. And what's the name? Bemidji is the name of that town. What an interesting name. Palmdale with sand. Business on the verge of bankruptcy. Supply Palmdale with sand to prevent business from closing. Well, we don't have sand because we don't have stone to crush it into sand. Ah, didn't think about that, did you? No. Alright, so yeah, demands are stone. We can get resources with stone. Make it into sand, make it into glass, make it into all kinds of weird things. But until we can get that region unlocked, we're not going anywhere with sand. So we're not going to worry about them telling us that the business is on the verge of bankruptcy because we're not even supplying it anyway. And we've never been supplying it. We're supplying wood, coal, iron bars, wood beams, and wood planks. And that's pretty much all we're supplying around the city. We need to get another train that's going to supply us the wood planks to here so that we can get rid of the trucks. Because for all intents and purposes, we're just not getting enough and it keeps dropping in demand. And the more that it drops in demand, eventually it will be non-existent and then there will be no wood planks going to this town. Alright, so 115, you got all the wood you need. There's a storage area right there for wood. What are you talking about? What do you mean you don't have any wood? There's 300 in storage. That's crap because there's 115 right there. Do I need to get a conveyor belt to go into here? Let's see if I can make a conveyor belt stick here. Should be attached to a storage. Right, so I can't even connect it to the building, which is kind of crap. get rid of the alt mode thing there so you guys can just kind of watch the trains for the moment. There they go. That junction is pretty cool. Ooh! I'm glad that there was a signal there, because that would have been a nasty wreck. I don't know if the trains will actually crash in the game. I have not actually seen them crash yet. It may be on default that they don't crash. With further updates to the game, they might possibly crash. I'm not going to take the chance because trains are expensive and they just keep going up in price every year. Unlike most Tycoon games, they don't continue to rise in price. They usually stay the same price, and then you just kind of have to, you know, deliver enough stuff back and forth in order to get them to be profitable and pay for themselves within a few years before they reach their extended lifetime. Alright, so this facility over here is making us the iron bars, and we are backed up on the conveyor belts on both sides. That's because all 4 of these things are filled. We might need to get more as time goes on, but for now... Oh, this one's got iron bars too? Okay, so we got 5 things full of iron bars. 6 things full of iron bars. Holy moly. But if we supply too much demand to the town, then we actually start losing money and then the demand decreases. So we need to find a happy medium between the two. And while we're sitting here rambling on, we're making money to be able to pay back the loan. Right. Oh, no. Borrow. 425,000 left on the loan. The maximum loan is 1.6 million. That's still not enough to buy into a new area, and we really need to start get ready to buy into a new area because this network is ever expanding and going to become a clusterfuck if we don't start expanding into new areas. What are you holding? Sand. Oh, you have sand. We don't have to crush stone into sand. You have your own sand pit? Where? Oh, it's the desert. Of course you do. That makes sense. Sure, but where's it at? I don't even see it. Demand decreased. Business has difficulties with supply. Palmdale now accepts less wood. Well, Palmdale can, you know, just get on with it. Why are you accepting less wood? You're not even accepting wood. What are you talking about? Oh, wood beams. We're not even supplying it, so it doesn't even matter. I guess we could put... Well, we could put in a thing here. Here, no, don't do that. Let's just pause it. Go to road vehicles. We need a terminal. 56 grand. Holy crap, that's expensive. That's really expensive. It's gonna take some serious finagling to get this the way we want it to go. We need to fill in the terrain here. There we go. Now we need a road station. 56 grand. We've got 31. We'll have to borrow the money again. It's fine. It's not a big deal. So if we were to say, go here. Give me some road, please. There we go. Perfect. Alright, and then we'll need... Cool. So it'll drop off and then go around and back out. Alright, cool. So now we need a couple of road vehicles, which we don't have the money for. Let's get this into high speed. Is there a way to save the business? Oh, it's not going into bankruptcy yet. It's just decreased amounts. Alright, so if we wouldn't say... Those are expensive. Wow, 77,000 for one truck? Get out of here. I think you're crazy. Alright, so we want beams, and that's one, and then you want another one, and then you want... No, we'll just do two. Two is fine. No copy. So you are going to schedule a full... Thank you, autosave. A full load from here, and a full unload to here. Go. And then you are going to do the same thing. You're going to do a full load from here, and then a full unload to here. Right. And go. Beep, beep. Okay, so there's only 2 trucks running that course, and it's a pretty long course. So we're gonna see how it's gonna fare. The business might go bankrupt before they even receive the first shipment, which would be kind of bad. Kind of bad. It'd be really bad. What are you talking about? Yes, it would be really bad. All right, so let's repay. Things are. Come on, come on. There you go. First shipment. Oh, awesome. Business on the verge of bankruptcy. Supply Palmdale with sand to prevent business from closing. Well, we're not supplying sand anyway. We don't have any sand to supply. That's over in the desert area, and we don't have it unlocked yet. So all of these things telling us that they're going to go out of bankruptcy and out of business, like sand over here, let it go out of business because we don't have any way to get them any sand. So it's not a big deal. Let's turn the alt mode off so we can actually just watch the network kind of run. It looks like I need to put in more of these the pre-signals. There you go. If we put them every other signal, then we should be good. What if I was to say put this as a signal here and then make this the pre-signal? There we go. Perfect. There we go. That's working out much better. This will keep the trains running along the rails so that they're not stopping so often because, oh, well, the block in front's not clear. Well, the pre-signal tells you that the block in front is clear, and so you can keep going without having to stop. The less the trains have to stop, the better off we'll be. See? Like that. There we go. Alright, that's another 170 grand that we can pay back. Back down to 450,000 on the loan. We still need to get that train going. Regular supply is essential for the business to remain growth. Bankruptcy avoided. Aha, the wood beams in Palmdale were avoided due to the trucks that we put on the route to get them to deliver beams. Even though they're not delivering a whole lot, they're still delivering enough that it has stopped the bankruptcy from happening. Got a lot of wood beams. We got even more wood planks. Holy moly. They look like little wooden gold bricks. So there's a truck supply depot, and then there's a train supply depot. Once we get the train up and running, we'll be able to get rid of the road trucks that are taking forever to deliver. Going all the way from the forest area all the way down here to Neffy, that's a little ridiculous for trucks. Trucks are meant for short route delivery of volumes of goods, and trains are meant for networked delivery of goods. Excuse me. So everything is good so far. Just going to continue to let it run in high speed and kind of watch the network as we wait for the money to come in so that we can buy that new train. It's going to cost us about 500 grand, so I'd really like to pay the loan down as much as possible so that when we take out if we can get the 325,000 paid down in the next couple of minutes before the episode ends, I'll get the train on there and run it a couple of times before we end for today. It doesn't look like it's going to happen, but it's a possibility. I'm not ruling anything out. Hey, there's a water tower. Hey, do we need water? Do we need to supply water to these towns? Where's the water coming from? I guess they got a lake right next to them, so it doesn't matter. Looks like these towns might actually extend into each other if we're not careful, and it'll become some kind of a mega city, that's cool. I mean, it's not a big deal. We've seen mega cities before. We've had mega cities in other games. Let's go over here. No, nothing in the garage. We need that money for the train, like pronto. So let's repay. Down to 250 grand on the loan, on the payback rather. Excuse me. And 1.62 million in total maximum available loan. We're gonna have to upgrade this coal mine eventually. Looks like we got one for road, we got one for rail. We need to actually make an actual coal factory so that the trains, when they are bigger and longer, they're not waiting for, the stuff to be mined in order to pick it up. Like, look at that. 41? Really? No. It's taking like 20 at a time. 20 at a time, and then once we get more trains on there, we'll need to have a factory like we'd set up for the iron ore so that we're not, sitting waiting at the station for stuff to fill up. It'll just already be there in the warehouses, and they can just go, oh, hi, you're full, I'm going to take from you. Well, no, that's okay, no problem. You go ahead and do that. this is about to be backed up. The coal, well, maybe not. It's being used, so. All right. So I don't like the way the tracks and the roads and stuff dip down and then back up. I think that's kind of hilarious, but you know, the straighter the straighter the track to the destination, the faster it gets there, and the more money we're going to make. But then again, if we deliver too much, then we're going to be losing money. So maybe it's good that we have like bridges and tunnels and wraparounds and that kind of stuff. It takes longer to get there, which means that the materials can be used faster before the next delivery. Medium demand for iron bars, 80 of 100, 8 of 200 in storage, and then we've dropped in price. We were getting 1,000 something per delivery. Now we're getting 730. Oh wait, it went up again. 775. Business went bankrupt. Palmdale doesn't accept sand anymore. Well, we weren't ever delivering sand, so that's okay. It's not a big deal. I'd like to get this repaid. There we go. Come on, pay. Down to 50 grand on the maximum on the loan payback, and the maximum loan is still 1.62 million, which is, you know, it's not bad. It's not great, but it's not bad. I actually like how the loan has to build up over time from the beginning of the game. You start with like 500 grand or something like that. Yeah, you start with like 600 grand total as the maximum, and you start with the 500 grand already in your bank account. And then over time, as you make more money and start delivering things, the loan payment, the maximum loan increases. In most games that I've played, you already have like, you know, 30 million, 10 million available. This game is not so much. You have 625 grand total and 500 starting. So that's a 500,000 starting from, you know, the amount of the 650 that's available. And then the more you deliver and the more you do stuff, the more the loan goes up over time. And I think that's pretty cool. That's a new aspect on the game. It's a new feature, a new outlook on how things should work. Oop, 2 coal trains. There's one. I should probably put another signal in, probably around this area. Like something like that. There we go. Perfect. And then we'll need a pre-signal. And then a regular signal. Oh, regular signal's already there. It's going to be a little bit separated apart, but it's okay. The pre-signal tells us that the track, or that the block in front of us is clear, and that the train does not have to stop and wait. Alright, loans paid off. Let's borrow 400,000 and hit pause. Let's click off the loan thing over here, click off the track, go over here to this to the depot, and say I want to buy this train, and I want to put planks, right? Yeah, state cars. Let's do planks, and then another one, and then another one. Right, that's good. 414, 330. Wow, we took out just enough money to get this. So let's buy that, and then select you and say that you're going to full load from this station, and then you're going to full unload to this station. Right, go. Oh, listen to that. And then we need to find the plank trucks that are delivering to Neffy and get rid of them, because we're not going to need them anymore. Going to Neffy. No, you're not. You're going to the depot. How'd you like that? Ah, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? That's beams. We need planks. Where's the other plank truck? That's a beam truck. Plank truck going to Neffy. No, you're not. You are done, sir, and you are going to the depot. Anyone else? Any others? You're going to Neffy. No, you're not. You're going to the truck station. Right. Close all that out. Hit the unpause button. There we go. Sell all for 118 grand. Thank you very much. And then repay all of it. Cool. All right. There we go. So now where's that other train at? Oh, that's it. That's the plank train. That is the new and improved plank train that is going to be delivering to where we need it to go. I don't think anything's coming into here now. Let's hit the Alt button and find out. Nope. And there's planks that are being built up right there. Cool. Alright. Awesome. Can't beat that. Repay. Repay. Down to 125,000 already on the loan. There you go. Another 17 grand. Let's repay it again. Bang. 100,000 left on the loan. But unfortunately, that's going to wrap it up for today. So thank you very much for joining me. If you enjoyed this one, please leave me a like and a comment. Hit the red subscribe button if you've not done so already. The chaos is mightier than the sword on my channel. If you're a regular here and you know this, and that's why you're here. And if you're new here and would like to see more variety of this kind of chaos on the channel, then I recommend that you hit the red subscribe button at this time. I've been Nexxus. This has been Voxel Tycoon. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.